got my other bookend as I turn. Yes? Were you feeling a little left out?
Yes, I was.
Well, Time is now going to share with us. Time Liat.
You're right. I've had this problem all my life, actually.
You have? Really?
Yes, yes.
Even before Twitter handles?
Even before Twitter
Silent
handles, yes.
But deadly, Tim Elliott.
Yes, time has been my problem.
Because?
Because my name, it's Tim with an E, and people say time.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
You're not even joking.
No, I'm serious, totally serious.
So they call you Time Liat?
No, they actually don't. But
do they call you at all?
yes, they do.
Oh, good.
Yes,
That's good.
as long as they don't call me late for dinner, I'm in good shape.
That's good. So
Yeah.
after all the bad jokes, tell me what you're doing at MIMA. I mean, I'm saying my jokes were bad, clearly not his.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah,
I appreciate
so-
that. No, so one of the things that we haven't talked about is our podcast, which we do mostly every week.
Right.
And Graham Thickens is not here with us, but he was here
Love
today
Graham,
covering
yes.
Minovate, covering the MIMA Summit, I should say.
Yes.
And we all get online and we either talk amongst ourselves or we interview a company here in town or someone that's really kind of making a difference. And occasionally we get some guest people on. Julio from the Pioneer Press is a regular, so
Love
he's
Julio.
always good.
Mr. Twitter.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yep, and he always kind of mixes it up in a kind of a
Still
very
waiting for those wave invitations.
in a
by the
very
way,
very
Julio.
nerdy
I'm
way.
waiting for those.
I don't think that's Julio's fault. I mean,
No, probably not.
yeah, it's probably Google, but anyway.
But then we had Mark Kurtz on last Saturday.
Yeah,
Did
Mark
you?
Kurtz
Yeah,
from
from the company that you.
Yeah.
I got a text.
Gage is oh, there it is.
Oh, there it
Here's
is.
what I wanna
Yeah.
know. I got a text that he said, I just promoted Social Wendy on your show. Is that right?
There he did.
He did.
I wasn't
You should listen
there,
to
so
it.
I will.
It's online.
Dude, I just got back from Vegas and came here. I haven't even gotten home.
Podcasting, you can download it to a player and
I
listen
get
to
it.
it when you want to.
Yeah.
So it's MI.
Sweeping the nation.
Really?
Sweeping the nation.
Is that like part of that whole social media thing that people are doing?
Everybody's talking about
So
it.
we're talking
They
about
are.
it. Absolutely.
Finger
Everybody's
on
doing
the
it.
pulse?
That's right, right there.
Okay,
Yep.
so you guys were a really key part of the MIMA Summit.
Well, I don't know if we were the key part, but we tend to we try to
Major
we try to cover major events like the MIMA Summit. We covered Blogwell. We'll be at Unsummit coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
We try to give access to people that can't make the scene,
Yeah.
and that's what we do.
The ticket was pricey, so this is a
It
great
was a
service
spendy ticket,
today.
yeah.
Well, and
For a lot of folks.
Yep, and the other thing too is that there are so many technologies and so many approaches and so many things that are occurring that sometimes it's really hard to put them into context. So these guys joked about Google Wave. Well, Julio from Julio J. de Zapata is giving us or set us up with Google Wave invitations, and that's a new technology that Google is saying is going to replace email. We'll see. But be that as it may, it's incumbent upon us to look at it, explore it, and to really understand, does this matter? Is this meaningful? Will this do anything for our audience? And if that's the case, then obviously we're going to present it that way and talk about it, or talk about the problems, because it's kind of a hard thing to get your head around right now.
I think all of that's highly complicated when you start looking at applications and how everything goes together and what you're downloading on your computer and how they all work together. The search, it is highly complicated for people who are in it.
Right.
So you do have to take and look at it from a lot of different ways and try and understand what the value is going to be for the consumer and come at it from that perspective and at least point them down the path of what that value might be.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too is when I think about your background, Tim, with classic marketing and Kodak and all the experience you've had in the wine industry and all that, Phil, your traditional media background with radio and specifically with operations and then mine with technology companies and alliances and so forth, is that
Apple,
well, it is
Apple. He's got Apple on the resume.
well
That's
Vignette
just
and
very-
Lawson Software
rocks.
and so on,
Rocks.
but
He knows,
the
Steve Jobs. He does.
no, I
knows him personally.
I've met him.
Goes
I've met
Steve's
him.
at Steve's house.
That's yeah, he does it whenever he flies out. Oh, wait a second, my phone's ringing. Oh, it's Steve. Hang on.
Jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll head over to the store and check it out for you later. Anyway, but that's the kind of thing. And then when you add Graham into the mix, and then some of the other contributors that we have now, we're starting to get more people that are contributing content.
Get a little HuffPosty on.
Well, kind of, but
In
it's
tech world.
yeah, but it's
Posty.
HuffPosty.
like that.
But it's great.
Yeah. I mean, I have HuffPosties every morning before I, head out on my day.
General Mills. General Mills. But
Okay, social media marketers should not quit their day job and become comedians.
HuffPosties. That's good.
so anyway, so the punchline is that it's those sorts of real world experiences and perspectives and stuff that help us to sort of filter all the stuff that we're seeing and all the things that are happening, and it happened here again today, because it's interesting to listen to people's reaction and the kinds of things that they're still wanting, that they geez, I had this need about action items that I wanted to get to that I just am not there, and that also points the way then to next year's MIMA Summit in terms of the sorts of things that need to be delivered. Maybe more frameworks, maybe more tools, maybe more analytics. Things that
Maybe less Motrin moms.
Less Motrin. Well, we can help. Because we'll talk about that. It's clearly, like on the next podcast, we'll talk about those sorts of experiences. Yeah.
I will tell you, I think it gets more challenging all the time to run an event like this. And my director keeps saying, "Put the mic back on your face," because if you saw Tim O'Reilly, I mean, come on, dude knows what he's doing, yes?
Yes.
And Gov2O, I think they did a great job, but you have to pick a theme, commit, do it, and people are going to really define what they want, and it's so consumer driven anymore. People aren't just allowing you to put something out there and they consume what you want. They're saying, "Oh, I like this, I don't like this." They want to make the menu with you.